Hi, Bellas and Bellows. Welcome back to your girl, Shey Bella. Today we're going to do a quick story time. Yes, I want to share some more about myself so you can really realize why I'm such a crazy person. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a young girl who always had this big dream to be Miss USA. So I have my little rose crown on today. Yes, I am a rose, getting ready for Valentine's, y'all. Anyways, we have a bucket list, right? Well, being Miss USA was on the top of my bucket list. I wanted to represent USA in the greatest way. You know, there was Kendra, the housewife. Growing up, she was one of the first Black Miss USAs, and I was just in awe. And wow, this is so, she's gorgeous, she's smart, she's sophisticated. Well, you know, she's shown some other colors, but in those days, as a young girl, I modeled that. So, as I got up in age, that was especially in my 20s, I was a go-getter. Completely. If I wanted to do something, I just did it. Wrote it down, I could do it, didn't think anything of it. So I pursue my goal as to becoming Miss USA. The first step is you would have to be participating in your local pageants, and you would also have to represent your city and participating in Miss California. Okay, I could do this. So I get, I qualify, I do everything that I need to do to represent my small little town, and I go with the big wigs to Miss California. I'm so excited. I mean, I know I got this, right? I was naturally born talent on stage, loved to perform, loved to entertain. I had my stands. I was going to work with kids who had family members with substance abuse for an after-school program. Got my dress. Actually, it was a wedding dress that I fell in love with. I was going very different. I didn't want to be the traditional pageant girl. I wanted to be very classic and world class. I was preparing myself for answers and interviews and bathing suits, all of it. I'm ready, okay? I'm ready. I'm ready to bond. I'm ready to meet new friends for a lifetime. I'm thinking this is woman power. Let's see these, women lift each other up. I'm a woman. They're women. We're going to help each other. We're going to all remember this experience and be sisters, right? Who am I? Am I just seriously? Sometimes I can be in a little la la land. This is the real world, people. First of all, the most competitive, I think, human beings on this earth, men, you need to realize, are women. We get dressed for each other, not for you men. You don't notice the jacket or the new lipstick color or that eyeshadow or if that blush is blended. Women do. We do it for each other. It's crazy. So I get there. I'm so eager. Well, immediately we're not able to be with our family, which is fine. We're in the hotel. There's security. We have a floor mom basically to monitor us everywhere we go. There's intensive rehearsals and practicing for the preliminaries, and then the night of the event. There's so much going on. I have a roommate. I'm excited to bond with her. She's just this prude girl who wants to read her New York Times, which is fine, and don't have nothing to do with me. Don't want to, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hi, She's just, game face. And I understand we are all here for the ultimate, the crown. But can you have personality? Can you open up yourself? Because, it's not about winning. It's also about the experience. And I was trying to get the whole experience. And it was failing me because these girls were veterans, let's say. They would come year after year after year after year to compete. And this is little me, Shey Bella, who's green in these big pageants at the time. I did smaller pageants, but nothing at this scale. So I'm like, oh, you've been here before? Oh, wow, last year? You competed the year before? Well, that's not pretty fair. They kind of have a couple steps ahead of me. They know what to expect. nor do I. I have no idea. I'm just like a deer with headlights. Like, seriously. I'm like, okay, this is starting to be not exactly what I thought. But I'm here. A lot of money, sponsors. Fake it, right? Till you make it. Just, you can do it. You're a performer. You got this. Okay, game face on. Okay, I'm ready for my questions. Okay, I got my suit on. We're doing preliminary questions. This is the day before you are going to go in a room full of like 10 judges. And you go question by each judge. And they usually actually 1 or 2 questions. And your interview outfit. And then you go rehearse. And then you go back to your hotel room and you're locked up. And then you go back down and you rehearse. And then you go back to your hotel room and you're locked up. And then they feed you. Granted, we are beauty girls, but we're hungry. We're working all day. We're performing. We're practicing. We're taking pictures. We're here. We're hungry. Salad bar, potato bar. That's it. No meat, steak, chicken, protein. Like, wait a minute here. Okay. Finally, it's the big night. It's the preliminary night, and this is the night where the judges really get to see you up close. And you're walking, and you're showing your bathing suit, and you're performing, and you're dancing. And all I could see, Bellas, the greatest point of this experience was seeing my lovely mother. And it makes me tear up and emotional because to see that smile of happiness, she was so proud. She was in her element. She loves to see me on stage. She was the proudest mother in the world. That made it worth the whole horrible, disappointing experience worth it. Because she was so happy. She was happy that I did what I wanted to do. I believed in myself and I just went for it. She was glowing. And that moment, after that, I didn't need to win. I won already. I experienced what I wanted to experience. Being Miss California, I realized it wasn't what I wanted to experience. So let me finish this preliminaries night, giving my best. Okay, mom's happy. Dress was a hit. I'm feeling great. Day of the pageant. Miss California. I have a bunch of mixed emotions, okay? I'm like, this is not the top-notch event I thought it would be. But in life, everything you think is not what it appears to be. So we perform, we do our performance, we walk out in our gowns, we, parade, and then they're calling top 10. Honest to God, I'm standing there in my gorgeous, beautiful, expensive dress. I spent all these months preparing, and I'm saying, Lord, please don't call my name. I am starving. And all I can think of is an In-N-Out burger because we didn't have In-N-Out at the time. So driving, my girlfriend said, there is an In-N-Out, and I was starving, and I just could think, okay, let me get through this. Please don't call my name because I don't want to be top 10 and keep this process going. I made it. I'm done. I did what I have to do. I feel good about it. I just want a burger and to take off this damn dress. Guess what? I didn't make top 10. There was 81 girls and I made 18. And I was so happy with that. And year after year after year, the pageant coordinator would call me and say, come on, let's do it again. And I'm like, you know what? One time on that rodeo was just enough. I don't have to keep on riding that horse. I already know where that horse is going to lead me. I'm going to take my own direction. I am my own Miss California. And basically, that was my quick Miss California story. I'm going to show you a picture, so stay tuned to that, okay? All right, hold on. Okay. By the way, Bellas, I was 21 at the time. So, yeah, this is 21-year-old Shey Bella. This is her. Can you see the dress? So it was the long dress with the train. I'll go in close. I was going for the more classic, timeless look because I can actually rock this dress to this day. See, Bellas, remember when buying high-end and designer or couture or just good quality, go for timeless because, hell, it's been a lot of years since 21. Let me tell you, I'm not 21. So it works. But anyway, I will never forget that experience. I do not regret it. If my daughter ever wanted to do it, I would let her because it built confidence within myself. And I felt a sense of empowerment, yes. And I felt like I could really do anything that I wanted to do. So that was just a stepping stone for me to do many other great things. And all my friends joke with me to this day, calling me Miss Milpitas. It's a little joke. But I will always be your Miss Shey Bella, always. Stay beautiful, Bellas, and thanks so much for watching my crazy story time when I was in Miss California and why I would never do it again. All right. Love you. Bye.